Shooter, ready?
Ready?
Go!
Okay, it went very well, but I shoot out the plate. Hi guys, little update about our Vepr in 7.62 by 54R project. You were asking me how is it when you are shooting it, how is it working so far. So we did record some footage for you, but basically I want to talk to you about what we did so far too. So as first thing what you're going to notice is of course we have a K-Nice adapter in place which replaced the original SGM tactical adapter. This adapter maybe was okay for the regular stock, but the quality of it is not as solid as the K-Nice adapter. Hands down, the K-Nice adapter is absolutely the best solution for the slanted receiver Veprs to add some other stock options. And this is the reason why we pick it up, that product, and we have it right now in the Union store, because it proved to be extremely very well made and reliable. And as you can see, speaking about the stock, for the stock I went with the XLR Industries. This is not very well known company in the AK world, but they do provide the stock option. It comes with the cheek riser, tube and everything what you see here, and it works with that K-Nice adapter perfectly. I knew right away that this Vepr is going to have a scope, so that's why I decided to go with that type of the stock to provide the best surface for my face and to run the scope on it. The scope is 4 to 14x primary arms, and for the money, guys, this is the best glass you can get for the money. It works perfectly. We are using the RS Regulate adapter. This is from their 300 line. This is a 303 with the AKR top rail edition. And then I put the American Defense mount on it with the 30 millimeters rings, and this setup works perfectly. I mean, it really works perfectly. I'm absolutely happy with it. I also have modified the pistol grip. This is the UPG pistol grip from the TDI Arms. You can also pick it up our store. TDI Arms is working with us, supporting the union, and they are great guys to work with. It's a very cool grip. You can use the different pads and adjust the width of the grip to your hand. That's why we're using those grips on almost all our AKs. Up front, we still are looking for the solution. Originally I put the modified heavily Detroit Industries rail, but that didn't work out. After the few shots, basically that rail flew off from the rifle. So I went back to the original polymer handguard for it, but then on the top I put the regular AKM wood handguard on the top over the gas tube, and I will keep that because I love those wood accents. However, for the bottom handguard, I'm waiting right now the rail from our friends from Zenith, and we'll see. They do make the specific RPK handguards, and we are hoping that RPK handguard will fit to the receiver of the Vepr. So we'll see how this is going to work out for us. Now, there was a lot of talk and speculations about the recoil on this rifle. So for me, recoil was absolutely non-existing. I can shoot this rifle all day long, and I was shooting this rifle all day long, and no consequences on my arm. But I asked Ula, what she thinks. We give it the rifle to her to run it and to take some shots from 400 yards. And in her own words, when I asked her about the recoil on the rifle, she said,
surprisingly,
soft?
not bad at all. Like, it's not AK.
So there you go, guys. If you are complaining about the recoil on the 7.62 by 54R round, then man up and Stop complaining. It's nothing, really as bad as the Fear's got the big eyes. And really, once you get behind the rifle and start shooting it, you will see it's not as bad. Another thing which helps to control the recoil, we are using a DTK2 muzzle brake. This is regular 7.62 brake, which works absolutely perfectly for the 7.62 by 54R. This one is a 24 millimeters version, so I had to put the adapter from 14-1 left hand to the 24 to accept that muzzle brake. But we are working very tightly with Zenit, and they made especially for us for the union, they made the 14-1 brakes thread on the DTK2s, and those brakes are coming to our store very soon. I hope that they will be in the union store this week. So I'll remove the adapter and just slap on it the regular 14-1 brake, because this brake works perfectly on this rifle. All right, what is there's one thing which I'm not really happy with, these SGM tactical 10-round magazines. This is the headache. What we have discovered over the course of running this rifle. At the beginning, there was the only problem when you had 10 rounds loaded to it, the first round wouldn't feed because the spring is too weak and the bullet basically wasn't going to position to get loaded to the chamber. But when we started using these magazines, over the time, the spring got even weaker. And now we are down to only 8 or 7 rounds on the second magazine, because if you will load more, they will not feed correctly. But you got 8 or 7 rounds and they continue to feed. But there is something wrong with those springs, and that's disappointing. I mean, how hard it is to make a magazine. I mean, just put the regular good spring and this shouldn't be an issue. So guys at the SGM Tactical, I mean, go back to the drawing board. Try to improve those magazines, because it's a nice option. It's nice to have the 10 rounds magazine on the Vepr, but you gotta do a better job than this. For the ammo, we were using the regular surplus ammo, Russian surplus ammo, 147 grain from AIM Surplus, and they are coming in the spam cans. You can get those rounds for 440 rounds below $100 from the AIM Surplus. We are very pleased with the service. So, and the round is absolutely a blast to shoot. That 7.62 by 54R, it's like shooting grenades. Even if you miss, it's fun to watch what happens with the target background, because the basic ground explodes. So really, it's like shooting a grenades. So far, I will have to tell you that this Vepr has been an absolutely blast. I love this rifle, and the guys from the Atlantic Firearms, they're selling those Veprs. This is the lawn. We got this rifle on the lawn, so they are probably looking at that video. It's like, oh my god, what happened to our Vepr from the beginning? But this is what we did so far, and this is still work in progress, and more changes will come. But so far so good. I think at this point I can say that even with the surplus ammo, this is a 2-3 MOA rifle. So for sure I'm pleased with it, and pleased with the accuracy. We're going to start pushing this rifle further away. We'll go 600 yards, hopefully 800 yards, and we'll go from there. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions.